How are your nerves?
To be honest with you, I've been more nervous in games. I felt the team was up for it right from the start. I really did. And then when we was 1-0 and Leyton Orient had to use that time to try and get back in the game, we kept breaking on them, and we looked very athletic breaking on, and I thought we were going to get a second goal, and their keeper made a fantastic save. Obviously our keeper made a great save from the penalty. He's done his job, he's earned his money this week. And but I thought the lads kept going when you're away from home, and it's as big a game as this. They stood up and were counted today, because even though Orient might feel, they're down there at the minute, they've still got some dangerous players that at any minute, if you're not concentrating, could get in. And but we saw it out. So my nerves were okay because I felt confident that we would see it out.
You suggested before the match that it might end up being a bit like a cup tie, and in the second half it was almost like playground football at times because both teams were going for it.
I don't know what playground football is, but anyway, you must have had a school that had a playground. I just felt it was two teams that knew the importance. We all know the importance. Now, I can only talk for my team, and I was just very happy that they played like they knew how important this game was. And they put in the energy, and if there'd have been a couple more minutes at the end of it, extra time at the end, a few of them would have been really on their last leg sort of thing, but and I'm talking about Orient as well. So anyway, we done the job. It's a great result for us under the circumstances, and I'm pleased that we disappointed a club that was just below us, because there was a little bit of discontent around, and a bit of moaning and all that, as there always is if you're 1-0 down at home.
Scott Ryan made the penalty save, you made that point, but he also made a string of other very good saves in the first half.
Yeah, he did, and it's why we brought him in. He's a good goalkeeper, and he has definitely done his job, and that's what goalkeepers do.
And Carl Winchester, we've seen him as a passer. At Orient, at Oldham rather, he didn't score a great number of goals, but his first for Cheltenham, very valuable too.
I'm trying to get him further forward because he's got good ability, very good ability. And what I did feel that in the last 10-15 minutes when we needed to dictate the game, I thought we did. They were like sort of having their little breaks, but we kept the ball. We wasn't defending for the last 20 minutes, We kept the ball. Liam Davis kept getting it this side, past the other side, and Winnie just kept popping up, and Stoz came on and tidied it up again. So listen, I've just told them all individually that they all played a massive part in a very, very big game for our football club. Now it's not over yet. We got to keep building on this.
Storrod made an important impact last week in different circumstances when Winchester went off. Today again he finished the game for you effectively, didn't he? He just saw it out.
Yeah, no, he saw it out, and that's what Stoz's experience can do. And he's another man. He's a man out there that he wasn't quite going for Rowe today. I think he's been doing well, and he's been the footballer that we've needed in there, and he's found passes and etc. But I just felt he needed a change, and he played his role very well.
You have two home games now off the back of two wins. You say about sort of creating an opportunity for yourselves. You've opened a door of opportunity to potential safety now, haven't you?
Well, no, I'm not going to say that because the one thing you can't do is giving any less than what we gave today. Otherwise you'll find yourself back there. Only need 2 or 3 defeats, and then the opposition have 2 or 3 wins that are around you, and all of a sudden you're looking over your shoulder again. We've done well to get ourselves with a little bit of room for manoeuvre. We're in credit because we've won 2 on the trot. So hopefully we can go into the 2 home games and again play some football and try and beat the teams that are mid-table, one of them, and the other one's at the top of the league. We drew with both of them actually, didn't we, away from home. So this team, when I take this team to play anyone, I'm not frightened of who we're playing at the moment, because I think it's been if you look at our last 10 games where this group have played from Accrington, we picked up some good points, and I think in our little league table that we make up of the last 10 games, I think we're around about 6th, 7th. So that shows our lads that the new part after January is further up the league than where we are now.
And just lastly from me, you could tell what it meant to the 300 and odd supporters who travelled today when Scott Brown went over to them at the end, and they were celebrating with him as much as he was enjoying the fact that you chiselled out the win today.
There's an affinity, isn't there, with him and them? You know, everybody was pleased when we brought him back. It was a good coup for us, and he's proving why. You know, it's just that experience. He's a man, and you know, people will respect him for how he trains and how he plays. And yeah, he deserves the plaudits, but he deserves to plaudit the supporters as well, because you know they followed us all over the country. We haven't won many away games. I think this was our fourth win away from home, but they followed us, and it's always great when we can give them something to smile about after their long journeys on the away games.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you,
Gary.